Alright, hey everybody, back with Fallout 76, doing another leveling thing. Road to level 100, because I think that's where I need to be with this character, 100. Even though level 50 is kind of like where max level, or 50 is max gear level. But there's infinite levels in this game. Like, you can be like level a billion if you wanted, eventually. I have seen a couple levels, couple people are in the several thousands. I think there was like a 2,000 the other day, which that's probably a guy who played early on and did the XP glitch. But yeah, it's still crazy to me how easy it is to level this in this game these days. Like, also, how much like this stuff helps. Like, this guy's from the scoreboard. He will heal you. He will literally just heal you, like the scoreboard. He's somewhere around here. I completed this a while ago. If you're new, you're probably not going to complete this in time unless you just bide to the end with Adams, but he's somewhere around here. You there? Oh, he's somewhere around here, but he'll heal you for 10 caps. You go up to him, you give him 10 caps, and he heals you, which is pretty good. So yeah, what am I doing? I have a lot of stuff to do. Actually, Fosnocht is up, so that's a pretty good thing to get XP, and why is there no casual teams up? There's all these people, yet there's no teams? Weird. This game's community is very weird. I I said this before, but this game, Fallout 76, has basically 4 communities. And it's very hard for Bethesda to make content that's going to appease everyone. And they're never going to. You can probably appease maybe 2 out of the 4 communities at once. And I said this before, but the communities are the solo player, the solo PvE player, the group PvE player, the building community, and the PvP community. Those are the 4 communities. I kind of fall into, I guess, the solo, but however, I do really like playing this game in a group. I think it's much better in a group. I think it's much more fun. So yeah, we're just gonna do Fosnocht. Shouldn't take that long, and then we'll get on with doing the quest, main quest. I leveled up a bit off camera. I'm not like level like 40 or anything. I'm like level 13, which is, what, 2 higher than before? I got some random weapons. Random low level, crap weapons. Though I did get some legendaries, like 3-star Vampires Club, and I don't know. A lot of stuff to do on these low level characters. And if you're watching my videos to know about guides, like, oh, I should be playing like this, I'm probably not the best person to be following. If you wanna be a top tier player and do the most DPS in the game, I'm probably not the best person to follow because I do off meta builds. I don't do the meta. I do like dumb things. Like I shouldn't say dumb. I do builds. I try to find builds that are not meta but can still compete at endgame level. I mean, nothing's gonna compete with a Bloodied Stealth Commando. Like, Bloodied Stealth Commandos, best build in the game. You can't beat them. There's nothing even close to a Bloodied Stealth Commando. Alright? However, another build that people do at endgame is Junkies, right? Like, people really like Junkies heavy gunners. However, I found that I can, like, my Berserkers. My main character is Berserkers. Berserkers wear no armor. No armor on that character. And I love that build. I love the thrill of playing Berserkers, because it makes the game much more interesting. I love playing Berserkers. And I have my pistol build. I love the pistol build. I didn't think it was going to work, my power armor pistol build. I'm in that party, right? Okay, good. I don't want to be talking in the game. So I have my mic on. But yeah, I love my power armor pistol build. I didn't think it was going to work, but it does work. Be able to solo daily ops. Not every build can solo daily ops. That build might not be able to solo, the Scorchbeast Queen or Earl, like a stealth pistol build. However, soloing daily ops is good enough for me. Because I barely ever do the endgame bosses like the Scorchbeast Queen or Earl. Because to me, there's no point in doing them. I'm sorry, I have a drink. Because I'm thirsty. Sunkissed. It's a bottle of Sunkissed. I don't drink a lot of soda. I don't drink soda very often. I drink a lot of water. A lot of juice. But, you know, soda's not good every once in a while. We gotta prepare for this. This glitches out a lot this year. The Fosnocht, like several years ago, did not glitch out as much as this year. Nor were there as many griefers last year. I guess it just comes with the game getting more popular. Is no one joining my... Why are none of you in a group? Does like no one know about groups? Yes. Like you should, if you're leveling. Alright, here's a tip. If you're leveling, get into a casual group. Casual groups are the best because it raises your intelligence, and you're like, okay, why would I want that? I guess it'd be good for skill checks, right? The more intelligence you have, the more experience you'll get, and so casual team gives you the best experience gain. Maybe everybody's AFKing this. I don't know. It's still weird that there's only 2 groups, yet there's so many people on the server. It's weird. Yeah, but if you want to level, do events. Basically, try to do every event you see. Do the main quest. Actually, I'm gonna almost say don't do a lot of quests when you're low level, because some quests have unique rewards that you can get a high level version of that's pretty good. Like a Perfect Storm. Like you can get because the quests give you rewards based on your level. So if you wait till level 50 or to do a lot of the quests, you can get level 50 versions. And it's been 7 minutes already. This video is going awful. Oh well. I don't think I have to do anything with all these high level players. But you know what? Free XP. I always got the Shelly the Moo Moo outfit. He's AFKing. He's AFKing. Those people are AFKing this. I don't get why people like hold this event or like really high up, even though it's it's made for low levels. But yet you have, you know, the most people that are doing it are high levels because they value the masks. Because they're worth a lot of caps. I'm like, which caps to me are pointless. Like, if you don't buy anything from other players, caps are worthless. Except for fast travel. And even then, like, if you do want to get another weapon from... Like, if you want weapons or armor from another player... I don't know. Or if you want caps, I can get you a lot of caps real easily. Go make a water farm. A water farm is a great way to get caps. You're probably wondering what is a water farm. That's basically just make most of your camp budget water purifiers, because you can sell purified water to the various vendors. Water farms, great way to make water. Or make caps. Without having to try. It's basically a money printer. I tell people that, and they don't believe me. Like how easy it is to make... You can make 1,400 caps a day. $1,400 caps a day on water, 10 days, you know, 14, that's 14,000 caps, you know, 20 days selling water every day, and there you are, you're basically at cap limit. A month of every day just turning in a bunch of water to a vendor. And people act like it's hard to get caps in this game. It's not. It's not hard to get caps, it's not hard to get legendaries, it's not hard to level up, if you know what you're doing. Like, if you want legendaries, best way to get legendaries, daily ops, and farming ghouls. Alright? I highly recommend to farm ghouls. And I'll tell you where to farm ghouls. Right here. Heard it from me. Capitol building. You go in the back entrance, not the front entrance. There's an entrance. There's a boat leaning against the building. You go up on the boat. There's a door up in a weird spot. You run through there, shooting and swinging your weapon, getting all the ghouls to follow you, making a big ghoul train. I mean, just watch my melee weapon test review things, and you'll see me doing it. Alright, another place to farm ghouls. White Springs Golf Course, it's right around here. There's a building in there, tons of ghouls in it. Alright, another place to farm ghouls. Over here, there's a little dungeon thing called the Burrows. Ghouls. You do that. By the time you kill all the ghouls in there, then go here, then go here, over here. The ghouls in here should respawn, and you can literally farm ghouls and get tons of legendaries every day. Because legendaries spawn where there's lots of enemies, or have a higher chance of spawning the more enemies there are in an area. Look, I have all the legendaries I need lined up for this character, because this is going to be a weird build. This one's, again, is going to be a weird build. There was also a discussion on the forums where this guy was talking about useless legendary effects and how he thinks like all the Slayers ones are useless. You know, like Mutant Slayers, Troubleshooters, and things like that. See, I actually value those. I mean, they're not that high a value, but... Game, I clicked A on that. Okay. But, yeah, Nocturnals is useless. Nocturnals is a useless effect because it has negative damage. Don't use Nocturnals, Nocturnals weapons. Someone's got a... His weapon's glitching out. Oh. Metal right leg. What do I have instead? I have this weightless one. Well, that can be gone. That's better. So I'm not mutated. This character is probably not going to use mutations because I don't feel like dedicating... In order to have mutations, you have to dedicate 6 luck points. 6 points in luck to keep them. Or 3 if you don't have any that have too bad negatives. Alright, now what quest do we have to do? I have 2 level ups, huh? I don't know. Game's getting better, and also, it's... The game needs more content. See, that's the main thing of this game. It's like, if you're a new player, you have tons of stuff to do. Like, Bethesda's really been focusing on new players, alright? That's been Bethesda's main focus. Like, Wastelanders, it's not really something for the endgame players, like the people that have been around here. It's definitely for the new players. The Brotherhood questline. That's definitely for the new players. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. This is taking a really long time to load. I think it might have broken. Because I have Fallout 76 on an SSD. So it might have broke. Yeah, I'm gonna say that it broke. It should not be taking that long. Should not be taking that long to load. If on an SSD, it usually loads like in a couple seconds, you know. Game does that. Game desperately needs another patch. And a big patch, alright? Because, word of warning to any new players, happen to see this. Anytime Bethesda does a small patch, it breaks things. You're probably thinking, what? Yes. I've noticed, over the, what's going to be 3 years this year, I've been playing this game. Big patches, good. Big patches are great for this game. Anytime Bethesda does a small patch, like that doesn't add content, patches that do not add content, end up breaking things. Alright? Because, I don't know why. It's just, anytime there's a small patch, it's, you know, maybe a couple gigs, breaks it. It breaks the game. Big patches, because I guess there's more time and work put into them, tend to not break as much. Every patch breaks something. Every patch, it will break something if you're new. Anytime there's a patch, it will break. There's no getting around that. It just happens. Like, I remember one time, what was it? In 2019, was it in 2019? Yeah, June of 2019. They uploaded a patch that was the wrong version of the game, and oh god, game was near unplayable. Let's just say that. Yeah, I've got nothing near there. What the? You hear that? Weird. Hope that's not copyrighted music. Alright. Yeah. what other crazy glitches were there? Let's just get over there. I'm just gonna spawn on that event. But just, there was that one patch that made robots spawn near infinitely at the White Springs. Like, you would go to the White Springs and there'd be like thousands of Mr. Handys and your game would just... Oh, it was hilarious. Never trust a patch. There's also, in patches, there's usually tons of like stuff that's not in the patch notes. Bethesda's not very good with their patch notes. I'm actually not going to do that event. I want to do some of the quests here. Alright. Listen to Volunteer Camp Training 101.
Responder Survivors Volunteer Program. Advanced Training. Camping. By Miguel Caldera. Robot Programmer Extraordinaire. Part 1. Finding the perfect...
I don't want to listen to that. It's awful. I never listen to the holotapes, because all you have to do is activate them. Alright. Now, I'm doing a weird build, so don't copy... Well, maybe copy this build, but this one's going to be weird. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Let's get Perception. Perception? Yeah, Perception. I'm gonna do that. And then... Endurance. This is going to be the straight 8 build. Technically it's going to be more than 8 when I'm done with it. It should have the highest stats of any non-bloodied build in the game. Because I want to prove that you don't need to be bloodied in order to be top tier in this game. How am I going to do? That's a good perk. Any new players, and you're probably wondering what's Bloodied. Bloodied is where it's where you negate your health with radiation down to 20%. so that you get the benefits from the bloodied weapons, which increase your damage when you're at low health. There is the unyielding armor, which gives you, if you have a full set, that means both arms, chest, and both legs of all unyielding armor. That's basically plus 15 to every stat. Bloody builds are insanely overpowered in this game compared to any other build, just because of like how many bonuses they get, where other builds don't really have that many. And then what else do you have? You have Adrenal Reaction, Mutation, that increases your damage at low health. You have Nerd Rage, which increases your damage at low health. There's a lot going on for bloody builds. That's why they're kind of the meta for endgame. But I've done endgame on non-bloody builds, so I always call it the oh, I'm gonna probably get some dislikes on the video for saying this. The low skill build. Because it's true. I mean, think about it. You go into World of Warcraft, right, and you play a hunter, or a hunter was considered low skill, because of how easy it was to play. And then you look at, I don't want to do that event game. But and you go into Call of Duty, right, and you set yourself up, you go into Call of Duty World at War, alright? Best Call of Duties of all time. One of the best Call of Duties of all time. Call of Duty World at War. And you set yourself up with MP40, Juggernaut, MP40 dual mags, Juggernaut, maybe steady aim so you don't really have to aim, Yeah. Bandolier, Juggernaut, steady aim. I think that's how it went. Yeah, Bandolier, Juggernaut, steady aim. You're a noob because that's a very easy build to play. It's not a high skill weapon. You go into Modern Warfare 2019. You use the M4. Well, that's it's a low skill weapon. But yeah, in this game, people don't really consider it. Then here's the other thing. This is also something I find hilarious. Because on the forums, right? Every so often you'll get somebody saying, "Oh, game's too easy. Game's too easy." But then I'll recommend them, like, hey, if the game's too easy, you can always play the Berserker build. Berserker build makes the game harder. Not a lot harder, but harder. And then they'll come up with some lame excuse, right? It's like, oh, this game's a looter shooter, and you have to get loot, and loot's armor, and I'm not playing that build. Oh, it's because you're not actually up for the challenge of the Berserker build. It's hilarious. Every time someone says something about a game being too easy, I'm like, you could try Berserkers. I play a Berserker's build on my main. I'm willing to do it. Then again, I play every Call of Duty. Almost every Call of Duty I ever bought. First time through, veteran. Modern Warfare 2019. First time played through the campaign on the highest difficulty. Call of Duty Ghosts did the same thing. Back when that was new.
Right side. One day they'll rebuild this good work. Be here to.
Yep.
I can't see it. I don't have eyes. Miguel has some camp on his terminal in the airport and a camp program holotape. Find them and return.
Do Mitch Miguel's camp for camp schematics? What?
But these days he's just intense. It never.
Alright, let's just continue on with this quest. I'm not in a group, I'm an idiot. There we go, there's some groups, except both casual teams are full. Fine, I'll make a casual team. See if anyone wants to join. I usually do casual or hunting teams. Sorry, game, I'm not doing collision course. I don't feel like doing an event. I'm doing quests. Like how they knew people would just click through that, so they put it as the first option. Oh, they're scorched. There's also a post on the forums about someone complaining about the scaling stuff, how it's like he was able to kill a Mirelurk King at level 10. I'm like, well, yeah, it's scaling. It stays at your level. It's so you can go anywhere you want. You can do the Brotherhood quest line first if you want. Yeah. Like, it doesn't really matter. And I will never, well, I'll never complain about the difficulty of leveling up, because endgame is all that matters in a multiplayer game.
And all those things. Why didn't
Yeah, and Bethesda makes it, they do it, they have added a lot of content for new players.
build a generator to power electric devices?
Build a generator in your camp. Oh, little tip. Move your camp where you're questing when you're leveling up. That's what I do. That way you can just fast travel back to the questing spots for free. And now I need to build a generator. Oh. I don't have enough. What do I need? Copper. Yeah. Should be in... Oh, can I get rid of... Get rid of all the leather. Also, don't obsess too much about getting scrap. Most scrap's actually worthless. Like, a lot of it is mainly for building a camp. A lot of it's basically just for building camps. I'm gonna tell you what you really need. Lead, adhesive, steel, and ballistic fiber. That's all you really need. And copper and aluminum. But you don't need concrete. Yeah, you kind of need some wood, but not really. I don't know, a lot of the camps, the materials in this game are useless. And I tell people that, and they're like, they don't believe me. I tell people a lot of things about this game, and they don't believe me. And they wonder why they're like, well, how do you get so many legendary weapons? Because like, my stash boxes on my other 4 characters are filled with legendaries. You know, I'm gonna end this video soon, so I'm just gonna show you this. Alright, let's go to all my characters, all my other characters. I'm gonna show you how many legendaries I have, because it's easy to get them. People... Alright. Non-real combat character right here. The one I play the least, because it's not that useful. Silicone, the healing build. The healing build, which is useless in this game. Don't make a healing build. Focus on combat. Unless you have a group to play with. Unless you have a group that you can count on, you got a buddy system going. Don't make a healer build. Completely worthless in this game because of how many stim packs there are, how easy most of the content is. Death doesn't matter. Where am I? Am I at my camp? I am not. Alright. Hopefully I can get this done within the minute. What time is it? Oh god, it's 4:30. 4:30 p.m. Here. This character. Oh, 3 stars and 2 stars. Legendaries. Not even a combat. Let's go to armor. Oh, I got full solar armor. Here's tons of bolstering stuff. Legendaries. I got 4 other characters, or 3 other characters that are like this. This is the non-combat one. This is the one that can barely fight anything. And people don't listen to me. They call me an idiot. And I play this game, and yet I'm rolling in legendaries. I'm beating the looter shooter by barely grinding, and yet everybody's grinding like crazy. Because I know how to get legendaries. You farm ghouls. Which is easy. Alright, well, see everybody later. Bye.